everyone, this is going to be a quick review on the Crimson Trace grips for the Beretta 92. Real quick, before I do anything, I'm going to do a quick safety check. Nothing in the gun. The weapon is clear. This is model LG-402M. As you can see right there. I really like these grips because, number one, they are very instinctive to use because there's a pressure switch right here. So when you grab them, the laser turns on. That's a really nice feature. No extra buttons to worry about or think about like some of the other lasers out there. You just grab them and it's on. That's it. I like that. Makes things simple. Another nice thing is that these grips are very ergonomic. These are actually, to me, an ergonomic improvement over the factory grips. Because, number one, they have palm swells right here. So, they fit the hand better, actually. I find that they fill the hand very nicely. And then, to compensate for the fact that they have palm swells, they're recessed right here. So, fits the hand really nice. Doesn't make it too difficult to reach the magazine release. Maybe slightly more difficult, but you know, train with it and it's not a big deal. They also have a good little cutout right here to make it easy to actuate the safety, but also gives you a nice little thumb shelf of sorts that when you're holding the grip, you know, gives you a place for your thumb to rest. And the other side is the same thing. So from right here, once again, easy to reach the safety, and this of course has the laser on this side, so your thumb's pretty much resting on the laser. Not a big deal. Grip makers, take notes, because this recess here is something that personally I'd like to see on more grips, especially for the Beretta 92. A lot of people complain that the grip is too big. I think with this recess here, that would help a lot with a lot of people who have smaller hands. With me, not such a big deal. I have large, extra large hands, but for those with smaller hands, you know, it would be definitely an improvement. And if you do have big hands like me, it just, to me, feels more ergonomic. The only real problem is that when you're holding these left-handed, as you can see, your thumb can get in the way of the laser. So you're going to have to practice to keep the thumb down here if you're using the grips left-handed. These grips also have a master on-off switch right here. So if you're at the range and you don't want to practice with a laser, you want to practice just using your iron sights, or maybe you're at an outdoor range where you can't see the laser anyway, then turn it off, and now you're not using up your batteries. Of course, you're going to make sure afterwards to turn it on, you know, so that way when you do need to go use it, it's on. Another nice thing is the texture. These do have some texture to them. It's like a little pebbly texture. The nice thing about it is it's not too aggressive. So some people I've found really do not like super aggressive grips. So for these are still very nice. Not too slick, but not too aggressive either. Another nice thing about these grips is they are made in the USA. So I really like that, especially for the price. You know, they're pricey, so they better be made in the USA. That's the way I look at it. The laser is very accurate out of the box. I haven't even adjusted mine, and I'm not going to, but at 35 feet in the dark, I was hitting a spinning target. One of those metal targets that spins, the steel targets. So, very accurate. And I was just using the laser. I was ignoring my sights purposefully just to see how accurate the laser was, and it didn't let me down. Of course, one thing to consider with this is because it's 0 to 50 feet is where the bullet and the laser will both intersect. So because it's off, you know, it's here, and the barrel is here, it's not going to be, you know, that the laser's here, so that's where the bullet's going to hit at every range. If you're closer, then that laser's going to be to the right. If you're further, it's going to be on the left. It's just that simple. For combat accuracy, I don't think it really matters a whole lot. You know, but if you're someone that you want this to be accurate more up close, then you're going to have to zero it for more up close. Or if you want it zeroed for further, then you're going to have to zero it for further. And this grip does come with the wrenches. In fact, it actually has a storage place right under here if you unscrew this side of the grip, which I will show you a picture of right here. So that's really nice. So if you're at the range, just unscrew this side, pull the wrench out, and you can change the zero on your laser. Now, onto the things that I'm not crazy about. One of them is right here. There's a little exposed spot where the trigger bar is more exposed, and it shows more where the magazine goes in, as you can see. You can see light right there. So that's one thing, is for this price, I would really like to see that covered. Come on, Crimson Trace, cover that up more. These are expensive grips to be having a gap right there. And when I emailed them about it, what they pretty much said was, it doesn't impede the function. Well, I'm aware it doesn't impede the function, but these are expensive grips to be having, that like that. And, it could be easily fixed by just extending the polymer a bit more right there. That wouldn't be a big deal to fix. Still functional, and I'm not going to change them, but, that would be a nice thing to see changed. Another nice thing about these grips is they are waterproof as long as you install the batteries correctly. So make sure to install them correctly. That way they will indeed be waterproof. Now, another thing is these grips do not come with lock washers or O-rings. So you're either going to have to reuse your old lock washers or use O-rings. I recommend O-rings because the nice thing about O-rings is, number one, you're not going to mark up your grip. This right here is a picture of the screw hole from the lock washers. As you can see, it marked up the grip a little bit. So definitely use some O-rings instead, and I have since replaced these with O-rings. Very simple to do. You can actually buy them at the hardware store, so that's a really nice feature. And if you are going to buy some O-rings to use, with the grip screws, get number 006, which is 1/8 inch inside, 1/4 inch outside diameter. The other nice thing about the O-rings is, as I said, they are more easily available. So if you lose one, go to the hardware store and you can get them. They also cost less money. They are less than 25 cents a piece. So you can stock up on a bunch of them easily. Go to the hardware store. I just lately picked up a couple dozen for, I think they were 23 cents a piece. So that's really nice. And if you are someone who likes your grip screws to face the same way, it also allows that, which is nice as well. Now, the other two cons, they're not really problems, it's just things that I would like to see. Number one, I would like for these grips to come with a sticker. In the box, a Crimson Trace sticker. That way you can take it, put it on your gun safe, put it in your ammo can, whatever you want to do. And for the price, I think it should come with a sticker. I buy Magpul stuff that costs less money, and it comes with a sticker. So that's something I would like to see changed as well. And I would also like to see more color options available. These grips are black, which, is really awesome, gives it a classic look, but, it'd be nice to have, say, the ability to get tan or green. That would be nice. Or even, instead of polymer here, maybe the G10, like some of those 1911 grips that Crimson Trace comes up with. Also, another option that would be nice, if it ever became available, would be, instead of only having the option of a red laser, green laser as well. That would be nice. And the final thing is, it would be nice to have the option of a more aggressive set of these grips. For those who do like that, extra aggressive grip, that would be nice. Other than that, that's it. I really like these grips. If you are looking at them, definitely pick them up, I think. They are a nice addition, especially if you can't change the front sight, like on the Beretta 92 FS. It's nice because when you can't see the sights, boom, there's the laser. Makes things easy. And if the price is deterring you a bit, look around. Some people are selling these grips, and you can get them for a very reasonable price. I was just looking around on eBay, and I've seen actually quite a few of these grips that are being sold used. Some of the grips are the older models. This is the newer one that doesn't have the finger grooves, and it just has this wrap around the front strap. But they have the ones with the finger grooves and others, and take a look if you don't want to buy them new. So that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful and informative. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!